Ever wondered how to create content that ranks on Google, beating AI-generated content and your competition? To create that content, you need to understand information gain in SEO. Stick around, and by the end of the video, you'll have actionable strategies to stand out in a sea of automated content. What is information gain? Let's start with the basics. Information gain refers to the unique value that your content provides, above and beyond what's already available online. It's a concept that search engines, particularly Google, use to evaluate whether your content deserves to rank. If your content regurgitates the same information as the top results, it's not offering the reader much new value. That means you won't be able to break in against your competitors who've already covered the topic and achieved rankings, particularly if they have more perceived authority than you. But what about if your content introduces new insights, data, or perspectives? That's when Google takes notice. That's when you're providing information gain. Why information gain matters more than ever. Now, here's why information gain is critical and why you might have already seen more about it in SEO and content marketing circles. The rise of AI-generated content has flooded the internet with articles that are technically accurate but lack originality or unique insights. AI, or large language models, are, by their very nature, aggregators. On a very basic level, if you ask them to produce an article on a given topic, they'll collate all of the relevant resources they have on those topics and produce a piece that amalgamates the average of all of that material. That's great for a basic overview of a topic, even a complex topic, but it means that your content cannot offer anything new if it's purely AI. In the face of masses of AI content, search engines are evolving to prioritize content that genuinely adds value for the user. And that's where you come in. By leveraging information gain, you can not only rank higher, but also build trust with your audience. How search engines measure information gain. So, how does Google know if your content offers information gain? It's all about comparison. Google's algorithms analyze content uniqueness. Are you introducing ideas or data not found in other top ranking pages? User engagement. Are people spending more time on your page because they're finding something new and valuable? Backlinks and citations. Are other websites referencing your unique content? Those are all core SEO principles. And the reason for that is information gain isn't really anything new. It's just new terminology to help SEOs understand search engine behavior. There are a lot of different concepts available to help you understand how search engines determine the uniqueness of pages at scale, and one of the most helpful is compression and compressibility. Compression, in this case, refers to squeezing down all of the content of the page to the simplest possible versions of them, replacing complex and repeated words and phrases with simpler versions to save space. The easier your page is to compress, the less unique it's likely to be, and therefore the less useful to the reader. Search engines use this to help determine a page's spam likelihood, but you can take that same concept to produce a mental model and apply it to your content. How easy is it to summarize, or compress? The easier it is, the less unique value it's likely providing. With all of these measurements, always remember to refer back to how this impacts the user, as ultimately they're the ones that you're really doing this for. How to beat AI with information gain. So, you're aiming to beat your competitors, whether they use AI or not, by providing content that holds more unique value and provides more information gain than their content. But how do you bring information gain into your content? 1. Conduct deep research. This one should be obvious, but it's worth emphasizing. As we've covered, AI tools scrape existing information and repackage it. To beat them, dive deeper. Use primary sources like academic papers, industry reports, and exclusive interviews. Share original insights that AI simply can't replicate or doesn't have access to due to paywalls or other blockers. 2. Leverage personal experience. This one is massive because AI can't replicate it, and your competitors can't either. Share case studies that are specific to your business, personal anecdotes, or lessons learned from your own experience. AI lacks lived experience, so this is a huge opportunity to stand out. We bring personal experience into our articles all of the time, like this one, where Karim talks through his personal process of ideation for digital PR. The personal touch means he can explore the specific points that he, and therefore the reader, will face and provide specific solutions he knows will work, which proves their worth to the reader. 3. Combine insights. Pull together ideas from multiple disciplines or niches. For example, if you're writing about marketing, tie it into psychology or data science. This interdisciplinary approach creates a level of depth that generic AI content can't match. You can have great results by combining people and topics that might not look like they fit, but that help generate truly unique perspectives, like getting a data scientist to look at your content marketing, or by using more normal pairings, like having a behavioral scientist talking about the impact of your landing pages, for example. 4. Create proprietary data. That science chat leads on to the next suggestion. Proprietary data. Conduct bespoke surveys, run experiments, or analyze trends within your niche. Then publish your findings. This is another one that we've used ourselves, such as when we augmented this stats article with our own data based on a customer survey that we ran. Proprietary data makes your content instantly unique because no one will have access to that specific data that you have. It also makes the content highly linkable, which is obviously great for SEO. 5. Answer specific questions better. This might sound like a rehash of the first point, but it's much more specific. Use tools like People Also Ask, forums, and community boards to find nuanced questions that other content doesn't fully address. It might be that there are a few forum answers out there, but not a full and comprehensive blog post. That's where you come in. Chances are, if one person's asked it, more people have that same question. This is a great opportunity for you to swoop in and provide more information gain for searchers. Examples of information gain in action. I've brought up a couple of examples in the previous section, but let's quickly run through an example topic that you might select and how you can provide more information gain than AI or competitors. Imagine you're writing about the best SEO tools for content marketers. Low information gain content, a generic list of the most popular tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, and Surfer. High information gain content, a detailed analysis comparing these tools based on data from a survey that you conducted with 200 content marketers. There's some proprietary data for you. Added insights like adoption rates, user satisfaction scores, and tips for effective integration provide more information than typical AI summaries, including your own experiences using the tools, the strengths and weaknesses that you yourself encountered, and any edge cases that you found that they excel or struggle in. Getting another member of your company, perhaps from outside your team, to use them to gauge usability for newbies, or to really drill down on the value of their input with an outsider's perspective. And finally, scooping up some frequently asked questions about the tools that you can answer in more detail. Do you see the difference? It obviously takes a lot more work, but the second approach provides unique value that's hard to replicate. It's not just the old skyscraper method of do the same article but longer. You're taking new approaches to the same topic to provide brand new value. What can you do today? Before I wrap up, here are 3 things you can do right now to start improving information gain in your content. Audit your top pages. If you've got a lot of content, you can stick to just your top pages here. Identify which pages lack genuine information gain. The easiest facet of information gain to add is personal experience. Anything that you're covering on your blog should be something that you have experience with. Otherwise, why are you talking about it? So go ahead and sprinkle personal anecdotes and use cases throughout. The rest can come later. Brainstorm content ideas with information gain in mind. Take that keyword-centric content plan you have and gut it. Pull out only the topics you think you can provide genuine additional information for and start planning out that angle of your content. Think of any content that is what is, and think about how you can add an extra how to that for extra depth. Start crowdsourcing. Use your existing audience and find out what they want from content. Use social media, email lists, or even surveys to find out what they want to hear your specific insights on. Information gain is your secret weapon against AI. And that's how you can use information gain to outsmart AI and dominate in SEO. Remember, it's all about creating content that truly serves your audience and adds value that can't be found anywhere else. It's not static though. One and done updates will eventually be brought into AI data aggregation, whether it's through AI chat responses or AI overviews. You need to keep at it. AI can't generate new information, or at least not new correct information, but it will eventually aggregate what's out there. Keep ahead of the curve by refreshing and updating your content regularly. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more SEO insights. Let me know in the comments, what strategies are you using to make your content stand out? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.